Okay, so you got our content, we've got our PT class assigned to one of the paragraph. Our PT class is our welcome to CMS or whatever kind of message you have. And this is populated from the page title field. So we can remove this welcome to our CMS message and simply from the record set called rs content drag PG title in between the paragraph tags. Now lorem ipsum placeholder, remove the entire thing completely together with the paragraph tags and simply drag and drop PG cont into the same space. So that's basically it. Our entire page is done now. All we've got left is to really create the function which will actually drive the whole thing. Before we do this, we need to, before our connection, require once connections, we need to include our functions file from within the admin inc folder. So open in PHP tag, include, and we give a path to the file which is admin inc and then f and c.php. This way we've included this file and all the functions and variables, whatever is there, is now available to us on this page as well. So if we go to the admin inc and f and c.php file, at the beginning of this file, let's type if is set get p, which is our parameter, which will be sent to the URL once we click on any of these links. As you can see, we've started all these links with question mark and p equals, and then we give a value of the parameter. So we check whether the p has been set in the URL. So if it's been set and its value doesn't equal blank, then we need to create the p variable, which is then passed onto our select statement of the rs content record set. So our p will equal the value from this parameter. Else, so let's say page loads first for the first time and there's no parameters in the URL yet. So p in this case will equal 1, which is our home page, I believe. If we go back to the database, click on the table pages, click on browse, our home page has ID of 1. So if there aren't any values there actually sent by the p parameter, then obviously the first page which will load will be the home page. That's fine. Another thing, we also have navigation obviously on the front end, and we want to make it active when we are on a specific page. So we need to create another function, get select. However, this time we won't be using the page name as such. We will be using actually the name of the value from the parameter. So we need to create a new function release, which will be function get select front. Another, we're going to be passing one parameter through this function as well. And now if, also before we move on, we need to globalize our p variable, because inside of the function we don't have access to this variable unless we globalize it. So we don't know what value the p variable has. So to make sure that we can access this value, what we need to do is we need to globalize it, and we globalize this in a very simple way by typing global and after this the name of the variable. So if p, our variable, the value from our variable, equals the value sent via the parameter, then echo class act, and that's all, and that's our function done. So now that we've got all this included, if we look at our statement, we've got this where condition. Let's try and refresh the page, and as you can see, we've got all this in place right now. So if we click on home page, we still cannot see that this is the selected page, but we can see the values actually populated from a database which are displayed on the page itself. So if we click on about us, you can see the that the title is changing. The content isn't changing. It is changing, but obviously the content is everywhere is exactly the same. It's just lorem ipsum. If let's say we change the content on About Us page to say About Us page content, let's update this. We go back. If we click on About Us, you can see that the content has changed as well.